Hello Aries and Aries Rising. This is Kimberly Knox, KK, your astrologer, and we're going to go through your general reading for April into May. Really jam-packed month, especially because Aries, you are highlighted this month. It is the new moon in Aries and your ruler, Mars, is going retrograde. There's other planets that are going retrograde as well, so get out your journal, get out your planner, and take some notes on you specifically this month. So I like to do out the charts here, and so they can see kind of the math on how this all works. But the new moon is going to be happening in your first house, and of course this is the start of the astrological year in Aries. You are the eternal, enthusiastic spark of starting things. Okay, you're the pioneer, and people follow behind you because you get them excited to go forward in new ways and start new things. And that's what spring is about, and that's what it's about for all of us. We have the energy to start something new, courageous energy, bold energy, and you are the ones for enthusiasm, or to inspire courage in other people. And that's an amazing thing about the energy of Aries. Okay, so that's happening in your first house. First house is also your physical body, how you dress, how you present yourself. So this is a wonderful time for you and your personal goals. So hopefully you got those laid out around the new moon, which was April the 7th. And we're about ready to see those things come to fruition because we have the first quarter moon coming on Wednesday. And in advance of that, we have the moon going into the sign of Cancer. This is a cardinal sign just as yours, so we all take action anytime the moon goes into a cardinal sign. So this first quarter, all of the quarters and will be about this energy of really taking a step. So we take some steps out there. It's like when the sprout or the seed comes out of the ground. And by the way, just so you know, food-wise, sprouts, they have so much energy because they're just coming up. They are packed, jam-packed, full of nutrients, and it really represents that first quarter, that Aries, that Cancer sign. There's a lot of energy there. So, great food for sandwiches and tops of your salad or just by itself. And my favorite is the sunflower sprouts. So, sidetrack there. But so this is you, this is your month to get going. So your first and seventh house is going to be activated, starting new relationships, new partnerships as this unfolds, and you'll see. We've got Mercury going retrograde as well toward the end of the month. But the big thing, and we all know Mercury retrograde, but it's going to go into May. So but the big thing that's happening for you is your ruler, Mars, is going to go retrograde. So it's weakened a little bit in its normal aggressive way of pushing forward like you'd like to. Just punch and get it over with. It's not going to be like that. When Mars goes retrograde, it's more about Pluto energy, which is a co-rule. And so this is more about how do you deal with power and aggression, but dealing with this stuff on the inside. It's really an incubation time also, because the day after, Mars's partner Venus is going to go below the horizon, as I said in my other main video. So that again is like indication of an incubation time. Venus is no longer visible. Well, we can't buy clothes and make ourselves up with beauty products to look good. We've got to go within and bring something out. And Venus is your partner too, because for all of us, Venus is about what we want, and Mars, your ruler, is the energy to go get it. Mars energy says, how do I act on my own behalf? So we're not really acting on our own behalf now until things move forward. So Mars, where's Mars retrograding for you? It's in the Sag house, where Saturn is for you. That's your 9th house. It says also you've got Saturn going on there, and I've been letting you know every Aries video that you see is that this is a time for you to really get involved in extended learning, doing some, maybe traveling, dealing with foreigners, but learning and taking new courses that can help you in your career. That's a big sign when Saturn is in the 9th house, opening you up, Sagittarius, to new philosophies, new information, new ways of thinking. An open mind is a mind that is going to be adaptable, and just really enjoy life much better. So when Mars goes retrograde in Sag, it's going to be going pretty slow because Mars takes about 2.5 days to move a degree anyway. So it's not going to get back into Scorpio. Hello everyone, it's going back to Scorpio into your 8th house. The work is not done by May 27th. So the end of May, it's going to slip back into your 8th house. And perhaps you need to do some more work there. And the 8th house has to do with all of your deep mergers with other people, the debt that you have, all your credit card stuff, sexual intimacy issues. But this is where you merge with other people. It's going to be coming known to you because the full moon is happening on Earth Day, May 22nd. And the sun will already be in Taurus by that time. So we've got a lot of financial issues going on. When the sun goes into Taurus, it's going to start to highlight your 2nd house. How do you make money? What values and talents do you use to make that money? and then the full moon in your 8th house will say, okay, how is everything with the joint funds that I have? Maybe it's partnership money. It's money from your either your partner or your relationship. It can be debt or mortgage information that's coming up. Something is come to full fruit there. So maybe you were working on something in the fall when the new moon happened in Scorpio, and now things are going to unravel there. Maybe you were merging with another person at that time, a relationship, and now you're going to see how that's working out. What else is happening? So basically, you need to jot down this day too, May 22nd. So that's when Mars goes retrograde, it's in a full phase to the sun. That's just the way it works. It's coming up to its exact opposition with the sun on May 22nd. Those are days when the energy is quite forceful. Okay, so some things could come to a head. But learn how to deal with these things because Mars is going to be a little more benign when it opposes it because they're in mutable signs at that time. It's 1 degree Gemini, 1 degree Sag, so it's going to be your 3rd and 9th house. But so it's still about how you are speaking, what you're learning, all of this stuff. So it's not as Mars is not as aggressive, I would say. It's more aggressive in Scorpio, as biting kind of energy. But when Mars goes retrograde, it also says digest all that stuff that you've learned and go back and clean some stuff up. When it goes into Scorpio, it's going to be tagging any notes left behind when Saturn was there, because Saturn went through your 12th house for 2.5 years. I mean, your 8th house for 2.5 years and had you kind of clean up those issues. But you may have gotten a mortgage at that time. You may have gotten more serious with a partner at that time. You may have been cleaning up your credit cards and debt at that time. It's going back to see how you did. All right, so that's really fabulous. But get ready because next month is all about your 2nd house. Your 2nd house is making more money. So if you want to make more money, this is a time to get prepared and to get the knowledge that you need from the extra training so that you can push forward. Venus is going to help you make more money. By the 29th of April, Venus is going to be going into your 2nd house. But right now, enjoy Venus. Venus is in Aries. Your sign is bringing more beauty to your whole being. So it's a time to change your wardrobe, get a new hairdo, do nice stuff with your face, but understand that by April the 18th, it's going below the horizon. So it says work more from the inside out. So if you're not dating right now and you'd like to get ready, it's time to go within and think about all of those strengths that you have, what you have to offer, because it's all about you when it's a new moon in Aries. And Aries is pretty okay because Aries is the ultimate sign of I am me. It's not that you're selfish, it's just that, you've got a plan and a goal and you're going to go for it. You're a cardinal fire sign. Fire signs are goal-oriented, they need to do things, and Aries and Cardinal just pushes you forward because it's about action. Okay, so be that Aries, get stuff going. Before we sign off here, really quickly, it is about your finances though this month and getting prepared for that because you've also got Mercury. Mercury's been in Taurus for a little bit now. And it is going to be going retrograde at the end of the month on the I think it's the 27th or 28th. Let me just check here real quick. It is definitely the 28th, and it's in your second house. Second house has to do with your finances. So how you're making money, how you're spending money. So there may be some issues going on there. And it won't be going direct until May 22nd, the exact same day as the Mars-Sun opposition. So this is a big day for you, May 22nd. You're going to have some information that you're going to know about at this time period. So really great Mercury days as well. Write down April the 14th, April the 17th, because Mercury in your second house is going to be trining the other Earth planets. That you've got Jupiter in the 6th, that's your work house, and you've got Pluto up in the 10th. So you've got big things, powerful things going on in your career and workplace. And around that time, maybe some negotiations or talk about where you're going will come out, okay, at that time. That's the Mercury trine Pluto is the last aspect it makes before it goes retrograde, but it's going to do it a few times. It's not over. So you've got some time while Mercury is retrograding. It's going to be making a few other trines to Pluto. Extremely powerful. And because it's from your second house to your 10th, it has to do with your career, how you're seen out in the world, where your workplace, and the money that you make from that. So make great use of this. Pluto's a powerful planning tool, and during this time, your ruler is going to be having to attack things in a different way. Utilize your power, not by pushing so much. Okay? Well, Aries, I hope you have a great month, April into May, and I look forward to talking to you again. Please share the video with anyone. I'm grateful for all the people that subscribe to my channel, and reach out to me on Instagram for more daily messages, inspirations, and little write-ups on what's happening. Have a beautiful month.